What's good, everybody? It's me, Tim Keys, and I'm back with not part two, but yeah, part two. Here to demo the Op6 VST. This is basically Korg's VST version of the Opsix hardware unit that was released a couple years back. And Opsix is Korg's take on FM synthesis. FM synthesis is nothing new. It's been around for a very long time. What Korg attempts to do with this device, as well as with the hardware unit, is basically, it allows you to kind of streamline the process of frequency modulation and putting everything out in a more simplified fashion. If you watch the other video about the Korg Wave State, you know that this is on sale right now for 150 bucks. Yes, if you want to try it, you gotta go on Korg's website and download their software manager so that you can check out the product. And yes, even if you've already downloaded the software manager, if you don't have these products, the Opsix and the Wave State, you'll have to re-download it to check it out. It's on sale, 149 bucks, goes back to 200 sometime after April. If you own the hardware unit, you can get the software if you so desire for about 50 bucks. All right, we'll go over some of the patches. Again, there's a lot here. One thing I like about FM synthesis is, hold on, is that generally it will allow you that's very abrasive. FM synthesis will allow you to make a broad range of different tones. And it's all based on, who's programming what. Let's go into the architecture a little bit. So with the Korg Opsix, you get, over, let's see, that's, sheesh, 16, 17, 18, 19 different waveforms to choose from. So you not only get your standard sine wave, but you also get some variations, as well as some additive waveforms and some noise. Unlike the old FM synthesizers like the DX7, this comes with filters, low pass, standard 12 decibel, 24 decibel, but then you get the MS-20, the Poly 6, high pass, and I think the band pass. Yep. So standard with a couple of different filters here and there. You can adjust the pitch right here. You can go into the modulation. You have your envelopes. All right. You got your keyboard tracking, 6 operators to choose from. Here you have your algorithm selection. I'm not a expert in FM synthesis by any by any standard, but these algorithms will basically let you know like what is modulating what. So you have your modulator, you have your carrier, and with your algorithms you can kind of pick and choose what is modulating what. And even as you can hear, as I'm rolling through these sine waves, or these algorithms, it's going to change the interaction of the sound. Let's go back here. Let's do the pads and strings. They got another deep space pad. And that's why they call that deep space. There's a lot going on in that. Comb strings. $19.85 bid. That sounds pretty good. All right. Let's see. They got an arpeggiator. You can determine your standards, manual, up, down, alt, 1, 2, random, and trigger. So interesting. And then your speed and the gate and so forth. You have your LFOs. 1, 2, 3. And then over here you have, oh my word, you have your effects. So as you're programming, like anything else, you have the last part of your signal chain. I'm going to click on this grain shifter. Uh-oh. I messed that up. So I'll say the patches sound great in my opinion. But then again, I'm playing with pads. I think FM synthesis makes good pads as a whole, especially like when they're programmed correctly. I've never heard a bad, a bad pad, if you will, from FM synths. I like the effects that they give you. The effects will definitely stretch your sound and give you a lot of flexibility in terms of what you can make and how you can push this unit. I'm definitely biased to the granular effect that comes stock in this unit. So yeah, there's a lot here. Let's go look under motion. So you got things like filter cutoff, different aspects of pitch, but all of these can be adjusted. You can even put your own user algorithms in, which is pretty neat. Let's go to sequencer. So you can program and put notes into the sequencer, if you will, to basically carry a different sound. Then they have miscellaneous / random. Of course, program pitch. Those are your standards. Those are the programmables, I would presume. Don't cut my head off if I got that wrong. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this one up a little bit quicker because, again, I am not a FM programmer. I would love to have this opened up in my DAW. And that is the one caveat I have found as I have been experimenting with this demo. I have not been able to open these particular units into my DAW, or I would definitely go back and make a track with these units and show you how they can be used in production. But they sound amazing. Now, Opsix, who is it for in terms of the VST unit? Because unlike the Wave State and the Wave Station, there is no shortage of FM synthesizers. I mean, you have FM8 from Native Instruments, you have Reason's algorithm, and a multitude of other FM devices, just to put it plainly. Especially, depending on the DAW that you use. There are many DAWs that come with FM synthesizers standard. So who would this be for? In my opinion, I think this is nice because it gives you a relatively easier way to program an FM synthesizer. So if you're not a FM synth geek, or you would find programming a synthesizer daunting, this is nice because it gives you a lot of sounds out the gate, and the layout, in my opinion, is a lot more welcoming than other FM synthesizers. And I like the granular effect patch. Thank you, Korg, for adding that. That's a plus to me out the gate. The waveforms, in my opinion, I mean, they're good, but it's not anything unique from something like Arteria's own DX7, where they give you a boatload of waveforms to pick from, or even FM8, or even Rhino, which a lot of people, I don't think anybody has talked about Rhino because it's such an old FM plugin. In my opinion, I think Rhino is the FM synth to beat at this point in the game, but Rhino is definitely an overkill, if you will, for a synthesizer because it's just so many options to choose from that it can be daunting. This sounds great and it has a lot of features, but in my opinion, it's not too overwhelming. It has a great number of presets that you can use to get started. And with something like this, you can modify lightly. I'm sorry. All right, I'll keep going. But yeah, I think this sounds great. And once you figure out how to program an FM synth, there's a lot of mileage you can get out of FM that you can't get, in my opinion, with a traditional rompler or sampler. So I would definitely check it out and give it a test run, see how you like it. And if you're somebody who's curious about FM synthesis and, let's say you got a standard version of Ableton, or you got something like Studio One or Cakewalk, or any DAW that doesn't have an FM synthesizer, then I would highly recommend checking this out, giving it a test run, playing with it, seeing if you like it. If you own the Opsix and you simply want an interface that's easier for you to program sounds on and switch between the hardware unit and the software unit to run your patches through, again, I would definitely get this. On the other hand, if you have like an FM8 or Algorithm or Arteria's FM synthesizer, then you might you might want to check it out and explore it a little bit more and dive deeper into it before you jump off and make a decision, because you might have all that you need in those plugins. But if you don't have them, I would say check it out. It sounds amazing. And yeah, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with FM synthesis. Shout out to Korg for making a great product. No, I am not endorsed by them. I do this with my own time and as you can see, the demo. So nobody's sending me anything. Yeah, I would say get it, check it out. Thank you, Korg, for putting this stuff out there. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm Tim. I'm tired. That's what I am. Yo, I'm out. Peace. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.